welcome to our overview of the IELTS Writing Task 1 report. In this section, your task is to write a report by analyzing and summarizing information presented visually, such as in charts, graphs, tables, or maps. It's essential to highlight the key trends and features, articulating these observations clearly in your own words. You'll have 20 minutes to complete this task, which you should manage wisely to observe, understand, and describe the data effectively. Your report should be at least 150 words in length. Writing fewer than 150 words may cost you marks, so aim to meet this requirement precisely to maintain your score potential. This part of the exam accounts for 1/3 or 33% of your total writing score. Mastering this task can significantly boost your overall score in the writing section. Now, we'll explore the variety of visual data formats you may encounter during the IELTS Writing Task 1 report. Understanding these different types is crucial for effectively analyzing and summarizing the information presented. Let's take a look at these question types: bar charts, line graphs, pie charts, tables, maps, and process diagrams. Additionally, it's important to note that sometimes these formats can appear in combination, referred to as mixed charts. This variety tests your ability to analyze and summarize information from multiple sources. We will learn how to handle each of these question types in our upcoming lectures. This is what a Task 1 report question looks like. At the top of the task, you'll find a brief description explaining the content of the table or graph. It's crucial to read this carefully to understand what the data represents. Next, pay close attention to the instructions provided. These are pivotal because they outline exactly what you need to do in your report. The task will instruct you to summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. This directive is key to shaping your response. First, we need to summarize the information. Remember, this is purely about transferring information from the graphic to text without adding personal opinions or speculative comments. Your job is to analyze and present the data using precise academic language. Then we have selecting and reporting the main features. It's important to understand that you are to highlight only the principal elements. Given that your response will be concise, about 150 to 180 words, you must decide which details are essential. This means prioritizing significant data and trends over less critical information. Lastly, the instruction to make comparisons where relevant guides you to examine and articulate notable differences or trends shown in the data. This could involve comparing significant shifts over various periods, although it's not mandatory to make comparisons unless they add value to your analysis. Throughout your report, support your observations with specific data points directly extracted from the visual. Accurately presenting this data is vital for a high-scoring response. In summary, your approach should involve a clear analysis of the given data, focusing on main features and making relevant comparisons. This technique will be central to your practice sessions, where you'll analyze data, determine its relevance, present it effectively in your writing, and then refine your approach based on feedback. This is what a sample report looks like. In our upcoming videos, we will learn how to structure and write a report effectively for any question type you encounter in your exam. When tackling IELTS Writing Task 1, it's essential to avoid a few common pitfalls that can hinder your performance. Here's how you can approach this task more effectively. Start by giving your full attention to misreading data. It's crucial to thoroughly analyze the charts, graphs, or tables presented to you. A common mistake is to jump to conclusions without a careful examination, which can lead to inaccuracies in your descriptions and ultimately affect your score. Make sure you understand the data completely before you begin writing. Next, focus on including every detail. While it might be tempting to mention every single piece of information shown in the visual, this approach can clutter your response. Instead, prioritize the most significant trends and comparisons. This strategy will help you create a clear and concise summary that is easier for the reader to follow. Another critical aspect to watch for is omitting key trends or data. Sometimes, in an attempt to be concise, you might skip over crucial details. Remember, your summary needs to be comprehensive. It should cover all important trends and data points that are pivotal to a complete understanding of the graph or chart. Then, avoid inappropriate language use. The academic setting of the IELTS exam requires formal language, so choose your words carefully. For instance, precise terms like increase should be preferred over casual phrases like go up. Using the correct vocabulary not only improves clarity, but also demonstrates your command of the English language. Then, subjectivity. It's essential to stick to the information provided in the visual data and avoid incorporating personal opinions or assumptions. The task requires an objective summary, so speculative statements that are not directly supported by the data should be left out. Next, focus on ignoring units of measurement. Always pay close attention to the units used in the charts, graphs, or tables, whether they're in dollars, percentages, or years. Correctly stating these units is crucial as they provide context to the data you are describing. Misstating or omitting them can lead to confusion and inaccuracies in your summary. Then, tackle factual errors. Be meticulous with your calculations and comparisons. Ensure that any numbers you discuss in your response are accurately reflected and directly extracted from the provided data. Inaccurate information can undermine the credibility of your analysis. Finally, do not overlook grammatical and spelling errors. While they might seem minor, simple mistakes in grammar and spelling can significantly detract from the clarity and professionalism of your writing. Take the time to review your response for these errors, as they could potentially lower your overall score. By carefully managing these aspects, you'll enhance the precision and clarity of your analysis, thereby improving the quality of your report. Let's wrap up our overview with some practical tips to ensure you're fully prepared for your writing tasks. First, regular practice is key. By working with a variety of question types, you'll gain flexibility and familiarity with the format, which is crucial for exam day. Next, focus on building your vocabulary, especially the terms related to describing charts and graphs. Mastering this vocabulary will enable you to express your analysis clearly and precisely. Also, don't underestimate the value of mock tests. Simulating test conditions helps you manage your time effectively, which is often as important as the content of your essays. Finally, seek feedback on your writing. Constructive criticism is invaluable for identifying strengths and areas for improvement. This feedback loop will refine your skills and boost your confidence. By following these steps, you'll be well on your way to achieving a strong performance in your writing tasks. Join our weekly free workshops to experience live IELTS question practice and interactive sessions with expert tutors. Get immediate feedback and personalized help to boost your exam preparation. We look forward to seeing you there.